Hi everyone, this is Devins Financial Weekly Stock Analysis Newsletter. Today is July 12, 2015. Our newsletter is for your informational purpose only. We're not responsible for your gains and losses. Let's take a look at current market trend and our strategy. US stock market uptrend is still under pressure. China market crashed, then rebounded a lot. And that's because of the government taking action to prevent stock market meltdown. Current trades and the cash is the best place to be right now. And let's take a look at US stock market index charts. First is actually German DAX index, and this index is in a downtrend. It's just sliding down along 50-day moving average. Even though last week it had a rebound from 200-day moving average, and Friday is right on the 50-day moving average. So based on the trend, this is the area of resistance, so it's likely to come down again. Nasdaq broke 50-day moving average. On the up days, volume is low. So Friday rebounded, but the volume is very low. There's no conviction that the big money buying this market. So this is still not a very strong uptrend. Uptrend is under pressure, basically. That's what it is. And mid cap also belong below 50-day moving average. Small cap below 50-day moving average as well. SP 500 large cap below 50-day moving average. So this is not this is the area of cautious. One has to be very cautious. If it's next leg, if it come down, that's a bad thing. Gold index downtrend. Silver index downtrend. Gold mining stock index downtrend. US dollar consolidating in this area. Crude oil, this is significant. Crude oil last week broke down. Previously it has a little uptrend here. As it broke down $56, and this first is stayed below 50-day moving average, then break down previous support $56. Now it's in a downtrend again. So crude oil entered a new downtrend. And this is China's Shanghai Stock Exchange Index monthly chart. This is a long-term monthly chart, and China started stock trading back in early 1990. That's when it started, and the index went up from a 100 point all the way to 1,500 point, 1,400 point, and then they crashed. Each bar is a 1 month, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In 5 months, it crashed from a 1,400 point to 386 point. And then another 4 months and went back up 1,500 point, and then crash again to 300 point, and then spend next whole decade and climbing up. So this is an uptrend, and then spend another 5 years in the downtrend. 2005 and went back up from 1,000 point all the way to 6,000 point, and then crash again. And then this is a long downtrend, over 10 years downtrend. And last year, the stock went up within 1 year from a 1,900 point to 5,000 point. And now we're coming down. So based on the long-term chart, China stock market has this history of a big swing. It may just go up in a very short period of time. The index will multiply, and then suddenly it crashed. Out of blue, it just crashed. And when they crashed, it seemed to crash a lot. It just, this is a blue line. I'm drawing the Fibonacci retracement. Usually, if it's a uptrend, and it should when they pull back to 38%, it should go back up, but it didn't. So previously, this Fibonacci retracement, it just doesn't help. It didn't. It's not like it came down 38%, it will go back up, or came down 50%, it will bounce back up. It just didn't. It just all the way. It just almost erased previous gain. Right now we are here. We actually this time we hit the lower bound 62%, almost 60%, 62% retracement. Looks like we're rebounding a little bit, but looking at the previous history, the rebound can last for 1 month. It doesn't mean anything. The overall the downtrend has been kicked in. So we don't know what's going on this time, and it may just continue uptrend, continue rebound, or it may just follow the precedence and just come down. It's really hard to tell right now. Look at the weekly chart. This is a last year to this year. Within 1 year, index come from 2,000 point to 5,000 point, and then came down to 3,400 point. Almost hit 62% Fibonacci retracement, and had a 1 week up. So the last week was bouncing back. So the rebound momentum may carry the index go up for a little while, but does that mean the previous uptrend will be resumed? It's not clear at this point, so we don't know. Daily chart of Shanghai Exchange Index, and it's in the rebound mood right now, and last week has a meltdown. Those are the China Asia ETFs that you can buy in US. You can invest in China Asia market through those ETF, and those ETF has a huge swing. It just melted down from 76 point to 36 point, and then bounced back up to 50 something point. So this is a very huge swing. Another ETF, FXI, another ETF. YANG is a short index. Last week I was trading this, but fortunately I took profit somewhere here. I didn't take on the top, but I took it a little too early. Friday I actually bought back a little bit, but a very much smaller position. So I don't know what this thing will do next week if it continue come down, which is inverse. YANG is inverse with the index. Looks like a China index is continue in a rebound mood. It can still go up, and this index will come down. And on Monday, if it comes down, I would just this trade and just be a small loss and get out. So the point is, a previous trade had a very quick gain, which is it's pretty good. So but that trade is over. This trade, it's right now become a high risk trade. YIN, this is a tied with the index 3 times and has a huge meltdown and huge rebound. US real estate ETF downtrend. This is a clear downtrend. GGC is a copper downtrend. US real estate bond price is in the downtrend. The mortgage rate is in the uptrend. Semiconductor ETF downtrend. Social media ETF downtrend. Solar stock downtrend. This is a crude oil ETF, broke down. It's in an a new downtrend. Energy ETF downtrend, very clear downtrend. Financial ETF right now still in uptrend, but let's see if it can go above 50-day moving average. Those are the ETFs. Let's take a look at the couple list of the stocks, and there are a list of stocks that's still in the uptrend. They're pretty good. HAWK, Hawk, Facebook, FIT, Illumina, Auto Salon, AYI, Palo Networks, Data, Tabla, and MLM. Those are the stocks in the uptrend. And then you've got stocks in the downtrend. HAR, Green Mountain Coffee, GMCR, NXPI, this is semiconductor, Skyworks Solution, SWKS, LUV. Those stocks are previously in the uptrend and a very strong stock, but from the chart, it broke down the support. Now they're entering the downtrend. Some of them already been downtrend for a while. Okay, let's take a look at first take a look at the uptrend stock. AYI, this is in very strong uptrend. When the market came down, this stock held up. It didn't come down. And then as soon as the market rebound, this stock just reached a new high. That's the strength. That's a strong stock, AYI. If you have it, hold on. Those are good stock. DATA, Tabula. This is an uptrend. Last week, it looks like in danger, but it pulled back up. So that's a good sign. Facebook also in the uptrend. FIT, this is in the uptrend. This is a new IPO. BlackHawk Network Solution. Network Holding, not Network Solution. Sorry, this is not a network stock. This is actually, they are in a gift card business and very nice uptrend. Their profit earning is good, and after a short flat base, it broke out on Friday. So with a very good volume, that's a solid breakout. Illumina uptrend as well. MLM, they're doing construction material and doing the stones and concrete and that kind of thing. And this stock also held up pretty good. Now it's enter another leg up. So next buy point is a break above 155.57 cents. That's a buy point. Palo Alto Network. Pull back near 50-day moving average and went back up. This stock has been in uptrend for a long time. This is a very strong stock. Auto Salon has a very long flat base and broke out on Thursday. So broke out again on Thursday. That's a strong stock. So during the market correction, a strong stock held up, and some of them even break out. That's a good sign. Those are demonstrate the strength of the stock. On the other hand, the second list of the stocks going down. Green Mountain Coffee, look at this. This is coming down along the 50-day moving average first. Now it's sliding down along 10-day moving average. So it's a very, very, very strong downtrend. Harman International downtrend as well. Southwest Airline downtrend. NXP Semiconductor, this is entering the downtrend below 50-day moving average. Skyworks Solution broke below 50-day moving average downtrend. Those are the stocks one has to be very cautious. What to do in the current market? I think the best place is to stay in the sideline, stay in cash. And the trade of shorting China index might be over. And the reason is because the Chinese government has taken action to prevent stock market further crash, because right now it is different than 90s and beginning of 2000. Right now there are more and more people involved in stock market, individuals, companies, and all the social security fund and the retirement pension fund. A lot of money has been invested in the stock market. If the market continue crash, it will affect the country's economy and affect the political stability of that country. So government has taken it as a very important issue to solve for the government. Usually when the Chinese government decided to do something, they usually succeed. So if they decided to prevent stock market crash or prevent from a further sliding, they may succeed. So there's no reason for us as individuals stay on the opposite direction of what they're trying to do. So the short trade is over. It might be over. And continue short market, the risk is very high right now. Does that mean we should start a long index? I don't know. A market index crash with that percentage of the crash is a high percentage of crash. It takes time. The market takes time to repair. So is this rebound is gonna last or not? It's not clear at this point. So stay out. Stay on the sideline is a wise thing to do, and just watch and see what's gonna do next. So if it's proven the market will go back up, then we can still start a long the market back then. But if the market continues slide again after a few days of rebound, then we can reinitiate the short trade. So right now, no clear direction, just stay out. That's all for this week. See you next week.